Hey everybody, what's going on? Another fine, beautiful day all across the good old US of A. It is Thursday, September, hang on, I should know the date, the 12th. And I've got questions from listeners and they want answers. I told them this would be the easiest way for me to do it, so we'll do it. All right, Tacticam has got a new app, not reboot, but update that you can actually do some pretty credible things. And people were kind of asking me how to go ahead to do that. One of them is the feature about when you have a nighttime photo, how you can turn it into a color photo to see more detail in the deer or bear or whatever you're hunting. So let me just, I'm going to get a nighttime picture here of a buck, okay? So I'm going to take that buck picture right there. See, there's a buck. It's at night. Well, let me do a little darker picture. Let me do one that's really dark so you guys can see. Here's another buck picture at night. Okay, there's a buck picture at night. There's before. Okay. Well, you can actually go up here and hit those three little dots up in the corner on your Tacticam Reveal by Tacticam app. And you can see right here where it says colorize photo with Tacticolor. See that prompt, colorize photo with Tacticolor. And if you press that, what that does is it works and it lightens it up so you can actually see more detail in the deer. See the brown? You can actually see the brown, and it almost makes it look like a daytime, little like a better daytime. And if you don't want to take that off, there's a little button right here, right there. You can click that, and that'll take it right back to the nighttime photo. So that's kind of cool. If you got a really dark picture, like here's one at 2:45 a.m. There's one at 2:45 a.m. Right? So I can take that and hit the little hamburger button, and I can hit colorize photo with that and see how it brightens it up. You can actually see the brown in the deer and everything, which is kind of cool. So that's a really cool feature that they came out with. You download the app and it's right there. There's no more cost to it. It just helps you see better detail and stuff on the rack and the deer and everything else. And that's right there on your regular Reveal app. I've got my Reveal app, I've got my Ozonics app, and then I've got my Tacticam app that I use for my 6.0 or my 5.0 cameras. So pretty cool. All right, second question I got up there real quick was about adjusting peep height on your bow. So let me get my carbon 24 from Gearhead, which I absolutely love. This is my hunting bow that I'm shooting this year. And I tell you what, if you have not shot a Gearhead, I encourage you to do that. So your peep right here, your peep height is going to be the distance between where you're going to anchor and where you're going to be looking at eye level. So what I always suggest, I'm not saying you have to do it this way, but what I always suggest to everybody when if you're new to archery or you're getting into it, or if you're wanting to start setting your own bows and stuff up, is when you go ahead and get ready to get your bow set up, get your center shot set, tie your string loop on, and then the last thing I do after that is I will get my peep sight and I will put it in the press, and I will put that in there. And then I always tell everybody what I like to do is I close my eyes when I go to full draw when I'm setting my bow up. Okay? So I got my release on here. Come here. Got my bow. So what I suggest you do, this is what I do, and it works really well for me, is just go to full draw, close your eyes, find your anchor, and then open your right eye. And that peep should be centered right there. And then you can go ahead and, hey Rick, what's going on? Then you can just tie it in. You don't have to shoot it though. You can let it down so that way you don't have to worry about any string slippage. But to me, that's the best way to do that, because that's going to give you. And I would probably go ahead and do that a couple times just to make sure that it's right there. But it's so important that you set that proper peep side height, because if you start getting a lot of left to rights, a lot of low highs, 90% of the time it's your peep is not centered correctly with your eye. And that's very important to have consistent shooting. So just a little quick tip. And Julie, that is for you. I'm sure you and your son can get that figured out. If you can't, go to the bow shop. So that's pretty neat that a mom's wanting to help set up her bow or help her son set up her bow. I think that's pretty cool. So, all right, that's it for me. I just a couple quick questions. We got a lot going. Hey, Rick, what's going on, mailman? Good to see you. We got a bunch of stuff going on. We got the ugly buck contest. I just got a confirmation that my new DSDs are on their way. I got the bedded doe coming, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to show you some setups to use when I start hunting. When I start decoying and stuff, I'll do some how-to tutorials or little quick tips on how to set that up. But that bedded doe with a buck decoy is going to be phenomenal. I know it's going to be something you probably, and I don't know if you'd have to use two. I've got the squatting doe coming myself, and Larry and I used that for the first time in Kansas last year, and we had 24 bucks in 2 days come and scent check that doe. So I think for this year, Halloween week on, I'm probably just going to put my doe decoy out and rattle and grunt. I'll get out there and do a little grunting, and I'm going to see if that doe decoy will work. Now I'm giving my buck decoy away here in a couple weeks. If you listen to me on Saturday morning, 7 to 9. Hey Aaron, how you doing, buddy? You can check out the live stream, or you can listen on 1350 ESPN. But I'll be giving away my DSD that I've been using on Respect the Game for the last couple of years. So just if you hear the old Rupert's Rut in Peace grunt call, when I do that, that's your cue to call the show, and we'll take two listeners and get you qualified. But I'm excited to give that away, and I hope it brings whoever wins that a lot of fun encounters on their hunting adventures. So, all right, I'm going to keep this short. It's 7 minutes in already. Can't believe it. It goes quick when I'm talking to you. So thanks for everything. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, we'll be on the air on Saturday. And for the rest of you, have a wonderful day and get out there and hunt and fish and enjoy the outdoors. See you, everybody. Thank you.